What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. We out here hunting today, guys. So I got a special guest today, man. Say what's up to T, wifey wife. So yeah, I got the wife with me, and it's Sunday. We're going out to look at a property. Um, and my intentions are, if this property is, if it meets my, if it meets my criteria, I'm going to put an offer in today, which means I'll be putting in some due diligence of some kind after we submit the offer. But what I want to talk to you guys about on the way over there are a couple things. And this video is primarily for my students in the Freedom Flip system. And yeah, but I'm going to share this. Some things I do share with the public, and this is one of those things. So yeah, man, flipping a property a year can be like a second job, the income of a second job for many of you guys. And I encourage you guys to look into it. I mean, real estate can be easy or it can be complicated. No, let me say that over. It can be simple. It's not easy, but simple, or it can be complicated. I like to stay on the side of simplicity. And so that's what my conversation is about this morning. So one of the things that, I like to always tell new investors that are just out kind of looking at properties, or aspiring investors that are out looking at property, is, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying? Keep your little stuff with you, your flashlight, dress for the weather, dress appropriately. My wife is serving as my GPS, so I may get a little distracted. Dress appropriately. I take a bag with me just in case. Today we're in my truck because I find that when I go out and I look at properties, I never know the terrain. I never know how steep the driveway is. I never know what I might be running over. And my car has a really kind of low profile to it. And, if I got to go into a steep area or whatever, I would rather just not chance, getting stuck or anything. So we're in the truck today. And the truck can take a licking and keep on ticking. So, yeah, that's what it's for, man. For those of you who don't have trucks, then, hey, man, it's cool, man. Do what you got to do. Pull over on the side of the road to go look at your property. But be safe out here. Be smart. And I put some new batteries in my flashlight because I like to see as much of the property as I can. And those hidden areas are the ones that will get you if you don't take time to look at them. Hidden areas like attics and basements, and looking at your duct work, looking at your electrical, as much of your electrical stuff. I'm not saying that you got to be an expert and just know kind of how to do electrical stuff, but you can see loose wires, you can see loose duct work, you can see, you can tell the difference between an old oil furnace and a newer type furnace, things like that. You want to just make notes, mental notes to yourself, or shoot you a video, and you want to be safe, and just kind of let yourself know that, yeah, most likely I'm going to need a new furnace, I'm going to need some new duct work, I'm going to need to bring an electrician in here to see, what's going on with these wires, especially if you see that black wiring, knob and tube or anything like that. You got fuse boxes. Most likely, no, 100%, you will need an electrician in there. And it's always good to have an electrician come in and look at, do an inspection anyway. So on another note, guys, real estate can be a really good vehicle for those of you who want to create some supplemental income. Notice I didn't say passive, because this is not a passive business when you're flipping real estate. It's hands-on to the point where you need to manage the people that are going to deliver the deliverables. I love that word. You know that, baby? Deliver the deliverables. Meaning, if you're going to have contractors coming in, be it roofing, plumbing, electrical, all of that, you're going to be the decision maker there. So passive in that regard. Now, I always like to tell people, especially people who are working couples or you're working single and you want to create the supplemental income, flipping real estate. I always like to say that, you can certainly do it. You don't have to be a contractor, but you do have to be present. You can't just hand your dream over to someone and expect them to run it into the end zone like the Pittsburgh Steelers would. And we're on our way to look at our first property of the year, potential flip of the year. Now, there is someone who has a property schedule, a viewing schedule after us. And we got to move pretty fast. I mean, people are aggressive out here. It's the beginning of the year. So everyone's looking to kind of kickstart the year, make some money. I'm here for it. I've got enough experience to know if this is going to be a deal for me or not. If the numbers are going to work based upon the condition of the property, we're going to rock out with it. But anyway, that's another property I used to own right there. But see, my ADD is horrible, guys. You know what I'm saying? So I can't ride. My wife laughs at me because she know I can't ride too long without looking at a house or something. I get distracted. I can't, baby. Okay, it don't matter. Take me as I am. But yeah, man, you're always going to have to be involved with this process. Keep your fingers on the pulse of your business. Don't think that you can just hand your business off to someone and they're just gonna call you one day with a finished product and you're gonna make all this money. I've been in this business for over 20 years and I've yet to see that happen. In fact, most times it's the exact opposite. You can still micromanage and still have people who don't meet your expectations, in which case, the more experience you get, the more you'll understand how to pivot or how to choose better contractors. So in closing this, let me just tell you guys a little bit about us who may not know about us. You haven't followed our channels. I'm a real estate investor. My name is Yusef. This is my wife, T. Say what's up, baby. Ain't she so cute? I'm an investor. She's a broker. And that is a very what they call symbiotic relationship. We create synergy with the way that we work together. I produce a product. She can list that product, or she can help me find deals. I saw this one maybe about 30 minutes ago, and I told her schedule a showing for us, and we're on our way. So it's speed to the deal is always a competitive advantage. So for those of you that are married, that's a good thought. Maybe you can encourage one of you guys to become a real estate broker and the other can serve in the capacity of an investor. It's great like that because when you're an investor, if you have your license, we have certain disclosures that you have to make as a broker. And sometimes people are intimidated when you tell them, hey, listen, I'm a broker. Is that a problem? I don't know. It's weird like that, but some people think that you may know something they don't know, and they kind of get in their head. This is the whole thing. But anyway, we don't have that problem because I'm the investor, she's the broker, and that's how we got it set up. Wow, I wonder what that's going to be. That's crazy, man. Anyway, but yeah, guys, Yes, they did. Oh, but yeah, guys. So in closing, I'll let you guys know that I am still doing webinars every week. For those of you who want to chime in, they're free. You want to come get some of this knowledge, you can come to the channel. We'll be doing them as of now. They're scheduled on Wednesday or Thursday. I haven't really picked a particular day yet. I'll see what works for the community. And we'll start doing webinars, taking questions once a week so that we possibly can help you with your journey of becoming I'm not going to call you a real estate investor. I almost did. But this is for the non-investor investor. This is for those who are interested in flipping one property per year. You don't want to be in control of this big real estate machine. That house is still empty. And you know that You do want to build a little generational wealth for your family. You want to keep it simple. You just want the moving pieces. You want to be able to ask questions. I'm your boy. Yeah, so come to the channel, check us out. Listen, let me just say this, guys. When you're looking for a coach or someone to teach you how to do what we do, number one, I just want to say this. Just because a person made $1 million, that does not always translate into them being able to teach you how to make $1 million. Does that make sense? I think sometimes online we assume because someone shows us success, that means that they're qualified to teach us how to be successful. You have to learn how to be a good teacher. And number two, the person that's teaching you is just like in school. The person that's teaching you has to be able to resonate with your style of teaching, learning. So make sure whoever you choose, number one, they're capable of teaching you, and number two, they vibe. You guys vibe, and they speak your language. And it's just, I'm sorry. What's the number three?
They need to be transparent.
They need to be transparent. That's a great point. Wifey said they also need to be transparent. I agree. I concur. But I like to always kind of give you this story right here as well, this analogy. I could have all the money in the world, just like, but I may not be able to teach you how to level your life up. And, many of us have graduated 5th grade, right? You graduated 5th grade. I know you did. You're smart. But just because you graduate 5th grade does not mean that you can teach a class full of 5th graders, right? It doesn't mean you're qualified to teach a class full of 5th graders. Because you did something don't mean you can teach it. Your teachers have certifications, they have to go through specialized trainings, and they have to have the spirit of the teaching spirit and the passion for teaching in order to be a good teacher, in my opinion. That's not to say that all of them do, but I like to use that analogy for people to think about when it comes to picking a teacher or a mentor or a coach, because they have to have the capacity in order to teach you how to be the best version of you that you can be when it comes to, in this case, flipping real estate. So I hope I'm that guy for you guys. Like I said, chime in. It'll be me most of the time. I'll try to bribe wife to come on there and talk about what she does. And oh, by the way, not only are we investor and broker, wifey also has a credit restoration business as well, because what we were running into is a lot of people who now are interested in buying homes, friends, family, just people that we meet out. And, the credit may be just a smidgen away, half a step away from being able to qualify. And so that's where her service comes in. She will definitely educate you on some of the tools and processes on how to improve your credit so that you can qualify for that American dream of owning your first home or your second home or wherever you are in your journey. Got anything you want to say about that?
No. Come see me.
Come see her. So I'll put links in the description below, guys, to the webinar. And if you want to tap in with some credit restoration, I'll put a link into her website as well. You can set up a free consultation with her. And yeah, man, that's all I got for the day. We're going to go out here and hopefully get a property by putting in an offer on that property. We're going to make it do what it do. And then you'll be able to see it on the webinars.